It's time for the next edition of The Pest That Want to Nest and Rest. We have got to have some serious conversations. There could be no more wiggle room for entertaining these people. No more wiggle room. We have got to see simply where we are as a community. And this dustiness is global. It's not confined to the Black community. Dust is global. It comes in many different varieties, but let's be for real, it is simply unsafe to even say no. So that is where we are right now. We have got to get to the point of self preservation where we say no more. We've got to understand that there could be some women that are, excuse me, women that are impeding progress that might be coddling them. We have got to say no more to them. We have got to recognize the women that are on the same page and bring them along, coalesce power, and start protecting ourselves. Let's get into this. So this woman on my YouTube page says, another category of pests are the 30 to 40 something males that come into the relationship with a chronic illness. I mentioned the age group because that's still pretty young to be falling apart. My friend is dating one with a gastrointestinal one, and she has to play nurse every now and then because it got worse over time because he refuses to change his eating habits, which is of a child. Keep that in mind in what she's saying. I dated a guy with high blood pressure. He would get these headaches that would take him out of commission for hours to an entire day, which would ruin plans we had for the evening or weekend I would come over to visit. Mind you, he was a chain smoker, always ate out because he didn't know how to cook and refused to do so. Stay away from sickly men. They suck you dry over time. Now, why am I bringing this one up? This one is a good teaching tool. We've seen an influx of the videos where the men are saying, where are the women that make lunches? There's recently a viral video of this man that's on a podcast saying that he tests women. He brings them over. His house is unclean and waits to see if the women clean up his house. Ladies, y'all have got to stop doing this. But even if you're going to be the one to do this, ladies, there's going to be some ladies that go over there and clean up a man's house. Just stay away from those women. If a woman is not ready to, if a woman just wants to keep giving her energy to a man, just let her do her. We need to just stick to the women that want to, have some sense about ourselves. Now, where am I going with this? These people, they weren't taught to cook and clean. We have to acknowledge that we come from a generation that did raise girls and love the boys. We got to acknowledge that. But as they get older and as they see that women are not going to step in the gap, as they see that the mom to wife pipeline is drying up, as they see that the mom to wifey, because y'all know that a lot of times they don't have legal papers, the mom to wifey pipeline is drying up. They should be just learning how to do this stuff themselves, but they're not. They still think that we are going to fill in the gap. And because of that, they are eating like crap. They have a diet of hot wings and Hennessy. They're going to be looking for a nurse and a purse soon because their diets are atrocious. They drink too much. They're smoking too much. They do the drugs too much. And they're not taking care of their mental health either. You see them failing and flailing considerably. Just saying no is enough to get them to have an emotional breakdown. So, what does that say to you? We as women are saying, you've got to help out in the household. You need to be emotionally intelligent. You have to participate and have an adult lifestyle where you can take care of yourself and cook and clean. We say this, but they don't hear it. So you test them. If they don't want to cook and clean for themselves, what's going to happen if you do get into a relationship? You're going to be the one that has to do everything. Your household chores will double. Your stress level will double. Your emotional labor will double. I said this in response. They refuse to eat right and refuse to learn how to cook. If they don't know how to cook basics, just stay away. What if you get tired? What if you get hurt? What if you're recovering from childbirth? You're not going to have a partner that can swoop in and participate in the household. Now, you're seeing an influx of these diseases, and you're seeing them younger. They're going to be looking for a nurse bang maid mommy type. Say no. We have got to get on the same program as the South Korean women with their 4B movement until these dudes start acting like adults that are ready to participate in their life. Now, I will say this. Y'all remember last year when Jules, the TikToker, the social media maven Jules, went viral because she said that she did not want a man if he could not do basic adult stuff, and it just caused a whole brouhaha. She's coming to my YouTube page. We're going to go live this Sunday and we're going to have a conversation because this has got to stop. We're not doing this anymore. Well, like I said, some women are still going to keep on doing it. But for the rest of us going forward, yes, we have got to shun the people that are adult males that cannot participate and do adult activities, that cannot cook and clean, that cannot take care of their health. Now, y'all know that I am doing the George series, the Chronicle of George. We see what happens to these people that cannot participate in their life, that get sick and don't know how to manage themselves. Let them fail and flail alone. Stop rushing in to save them. Let them either sink or swim. Sorry, I'm feeling a little heavy today. But you guys go ahead, jump in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Like, comment,